gentlemen, thank you very much for watching and for listening. It's fabulous to be here in what we think is our home display at RAF Waddington. I hope you can see another of our displays in the near future, tomorrow same times at RAF Waddington. But for now, I wish you all the very best on behalf of the Royal Air Force and from us all at the Red Arrows.
Thank you very much indeed, Squadron Leader Michaeling. Absolutely superb display, and how wonderful to see you back in a 9-ship formation. Really, really top stuff. Don't worry, you've got lots to do. We'll hear more from you tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, how do you beat that? You can only beat it by one aircraft that we have here today, then the mighty Vulcan. Indeed, of course, it's the world's sole flying example of what was a wild ride. Oh, that's very relaxed, isn't it? He's going to get excited in just a moment. Well, it's a very special treat, Ben, don't you think, having that following the reds?
Absolutely, of course, they've flown in formation on several previous occasions, and what an incredible sight this aircraft makes. We're all relatively familiar, I think, with the Vulcan now, whether from its days in RAF service or since 2008, its return to flight, the remarkable return to flight of this example, thanks to the Vulcans for Sky Trust, and particularly thanks to all of you who have donated so magnificently to keep this aircraft flying. But its impact never fails.
They're often referred to as the people's air.
We could, the aircraft is capable of rolling, but we're not allowed to do that. But we do wing overs. We pitch up and use up to about 135 degrees of bank. As you see now, the aircraft coming towards us, we'll be doing one of those manoeuvres right now, crowd centre.
And very poignantly, we remember today young Jason Ward and his mother, Beverly Lepenier, who are very much missed by their family and friends. I know great support of the training Intel 558 as well.
As you see there, ladies and gentlemen, the start of this display season this year, we've introduced a B-axis on crowd arrival. The rest of the display is very similar to you may have seen in the past, consisting of wing overs and steep turns. Bill Ramsey flying the aircraft at the moment. He's bringing the aircraft back in a left-hand turn and will be performing the Bombay turn. So cameras ready. As the aircraft comes crowd centre, she will start the right-hand turn and the bomb doors will be opened, showing you the large expanse of the bomb bay itself.
And how appropriate, as always, to see XH558 performing here at Waddington. We're in Bonner country, of course, here up in Lincolnshire, and for many years Waddington was itself not just the base for Vulcan squadrons, but the base of this aircraft.
Olympus 202 shaft turbojets with 16,400 pounds of power each. And look at that huge wingspan of 111 feet. Just a little bit bigger, would you believe, than an Airbus A318.
It's perhaps hard to believe from the very advanced look of this aircraft design that this was a machine that first flew in prototype form, then known as the Avro 698 in 1952.
Yes, from the hands of the remarkable Roy Chadwick, and who would believe that just 11 years earlier, the Lancaster, which he also displayed, took flight as well. I mean, amazing turnaround in technology in the space of little over 10 years. Quite an achievement, and it all started, I understand, with a scruffy bit of paper and an old drawing, wondering whether this could actually fly.
Bill will be flying out now to perform a wing over left before returning back down the line of the runway.
And maybe here a chance to hear that famous howl.
I reckon that was a roar there, Ben. Absolutely phenomenal thing. And it's very sad to note that it's similar history to R.J. Mitchell, who died before the amazing success of the Spitfire came to prominence, that Roy Chadwick himself died in 1947 and never really saw, of course, the great success of this.
Actually have to go to war until the Falklands in 1982.
From the left towards South Centre. The pilot Bill Ramsey will be beginning a left-hand hip return, and about 3/4 of the way around the turn we'll be applying full power to go into what we call the spiral climb. New for this season is a idle power spiral descent back down a similar kind of ground track.
Yes, catching us out there slightly. Bill did mention that he was going to climb and put it next. I didn't realise he was going to go quite that high. I mean, that was terrific, a terrific addition to the display this year. And indeed, that commemoration we were discussing there with the very aircraft had left at your 45 degrees 607 there, completing a 7,760 mile round trip with 18 air-to-air refueling. Quite extraordinary.
And captained by Martin Withers, who is on board XH558 with Bill Ramsey today.
Amazing, isn't it? Still doing the same thing. Absolutely extraordinary. Well done. I don't know who's pulling the strings there, actually. I suspect that is.
We have 5 pilots as part of the team. We share the flying amongst us. Obviously, some of us have got day jobs. And today it's Bill Ramsey's turn to be captain and fly, so Martin's acting in a supporting role. But Martin is obviously one of our captains also.
Okay, there you have it, from the very man that's going to be doing this very same thing tomorrow, and I think you're looking forward to that already, aren't you, Kev?
I'm hoping the weather will be just as nice as it is today.
I reckon it's going to hit every minute, you know what I mean?
Well, it's no surprise that we
you
mentioned the money is behind it, and indeed you're supported to get as far as costs well in excess of £10 million, and that included £2.7 million as a heritage lottery grant. And in order to keep the aircraft flying, well, of course, it is going to require your help again, and that's where Project 2015 comes in. And as a result of extensive research with Cranfield Aerospace, and I know there's a very interesting leaflet available. Predominantly, it all starts with the leading edges, but there's an awful lot of work. But very luckily, they have an extension on the engine hours.
And then the final wing over left before he comes back into land.
XH558's return to flight has been concerned.
spend most of his time on a tiny little aircraft called a Tutor.
What a spectacle now for those of you in the right position as XH558 comes in past XM607 to land.
As Bill puts the aircraft gently on the ground, you'll notice he holds the nose in the air. We call this aerodynamic braking. The Delta wing is a big air wing, and it also acts as an air brake in this situation, so he's slowing down.